All right, for 5, 6, and 7, we're going to go ahead and work on these together. So, for number 5, it says select all expressions that have a value. This is very important, so I'm going to highlight of 312. That is the goal of where I want each expression. So I'm going to look through them together. So to figure these out, I have to try and solve them. So our parentheses for this first one tell us that we need to do what's inside the parentheses first. So 3 times 1, I know is 3. And I'm going to annex my 2 zeros. That's 300 plus, I need to do my, inside the 2 parentheses right here. 3 times 4 is 12. And I know that equals 312. So circle that. That's going to absolutely work. Now my next one, I know that 3 times 12 equals 36. So that's not going to work. I'm going to cross that one off. My next one is 3 times 112. This one I'm not sure of, so I'm going to go ahead and try it to the side. Times 3. I'm going to use my partial products to help me solve this. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 1. Oh, it's not 1, it's 10. Gotta add my magic zeros. This is a good reminder. 3 times 1 is 3. Add my 0. And then 3 times 100 is 300. I'm going to add my numbers up. That is 336. That's way too much. That's 336. So that told me right there, get rid of it. I don't need it. I'm going to erase this just to give us a little bit more room to work. Well, if it'll erase. There we go. All right, my next one for D is, again, the parentheses. Those tell us a very important thing. My basic fact is 3 times 1, which is 3. Annex my 2 zeros. That would be 300. Minus, I'm taking my 300 and I'm subtracting something from it. Ooh, that's kind of hinting at this probably is not going to be right because that needs to be over 300. So 3 times 12 I know is 36. But wait, I can't take anything away from, I want to add it to 300, not take it away. So I already know. I don't even need to continue solving. I know it's gone. Okay, this next one. I have 3 times 104. I can't do that in my head, so I'm going to go ahead and do my work to the side. 104 times 3. I'm using the partial products, and I'm going to add my magic zeros. Add my 0, 2 zeros here because it's the 100th place. So 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 0, you can add the 0 if you would like. You don't need to. 3 times 1 is 300. And now I'm adding up my total. So that is 213. So that would equal my value of 312. So that absolutely would work. All right. So I've selected all expressions that have a value of 312. So that's for number 5. Same thing. We're doing the same type of method. We're going to go through and solve each one. Except for our value for this one is what our value that we want is 448. So these are expressions. Expressions don't have like that equal sign. Select all expressions that have a value of 448. So for this first one, the parentheses tell me I need to do whatever's in there first, so I'm going to do that. So I know that 4 times 1 is 4, and I'm going to annex my 2 zeros, which 400 plus 16, I know, is not 448. So I'm going to cross that off. 4 times 112, I don't know that one. So I'm going to go here. 112 times 4. I'm going to solve this. 4 times 2 is 8. Need to add my magic zeros because of the place value. Then I have 4 times 1, which is not 4 times 1, it's 4 times 10, which is 40. And then 4 times 100, which is 400. I'm going to add this one up. 8 plus zeros are 8. So I'm going to move it down here a little bit. 4 plus 0, 4, and 4. So this one would work, absolutely. See, if I would have just been like, oh, well, I don't know it, so I'm going to cross it off, I would have gotten it wrong. But because I decided to try it and show my work, I ended up getting it right. So, gee, that is correct because my value is 448. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to try my next one. Okay, this one looks a little tricky, so I'm gonna do what's in the parentheses first to help my brain out. So I know I see the 400 plus 60 plus 4. If you need to stack them and add. But I know I'm not adding anything new in my place value. So 464. So I already know that they're asking me to do 4 times 464. So I know my value is going to increase so much. And that's already more than this value right here, 448. So I don't even have to work this one out. I can tell that it's just going to be crossed off. Then this last one right here, 4 times 100. Okay, I know that 4 times 1 is 4. I'm going to annex my 2 zeros. Okay, I know that one. I got to do the next parenthesis. So I know 4 times 10. 4 times 10. 4 times 1. Okay, I know that's 4. I need to annex my 0. Absolutely. I have one more parenthesis I need to go to. 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Now I'm going to add my total up. 400 plus 40 plus 8 equals 448. So that one absolutely would work. So my answers would be G and then I. Now for the last one. What are the partial products when finding 8 times 1,126? So I need to select all that apply. I need to select all that apply for the partial products when finding. So I need to select, okay, this is a partial product, this is a partial product. So they're telling me right here too, select all that apply, and I need to find the product. When I'm finding the product, that's telling me I need to multiply my two numbers, 8 and 1,126. So I'm going to do my work up here. 1,126 times 8. I'm going to solve it first, then I'm going to go back and select all that apply. So I know that 6 times 8 is 48. I'm going to add my magic zeros. Okay, I know that 8 times 2 is 16, but I remember I need that magic zero because it's technically 8 times 20. So that's 16. I'm lining up my numbers in the correct place value. Then I have 8 times 1, which is 8 times 100. So I know 800. Then lastly, 8 times 1, which is in the thousands place. So that's 8,000. Now I'm going to add up my total number. I'm going to put it in red right on my line. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 4, that's a 10. I'm going to put the 1 down there. Put the 0 down, carry the 1. Oh, this is another one. 0, carry the 1. So 9,008. 9,008 is my correct answer. Now I need to go back through because I found the product is asking me to find the product, and I need to select all that apply. I need to answer both questions. I can't just answer one. So I'm going to go back through. Okay, I see that I have a 48. I'm going to circle J. I don't have an 80, so I can cross it off. I have an 800. I saw that, so I'm going to skip down. So I see I have my 800, so I circled that. I also have a 160. I'm going to circle that. And then I do not have a 4,000. It's okay if you don't have like the 8,000. That's okay. It's just asking from the options that they're giving you. So I hope this helped. Let me know if you guys have any questions.